Hey everybody, how's it going tonight? How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are back with, hopefully, although they're freaking me out a little bit, OBS ratings. We are back with another episode of Max Payne. We are on part 4, I believe. Well, 4 or 3.5, depending on how you want to regard Tuesday, but, you know, it was what it was. But we are on a different console now. We're now playing the original Xbox version, so that it can't crash my PC again. I ended up actually having to put my PC to sleep to automatically close everything, and then, oh god, everything's breaking, and then having to get it back up. So I was able to close everything without completely hard booting my computer, but I played back up to where we were. All you missed was me killing one dude, or two dudes, I guess. If you look into my chat, though, we have the normal Ralph is now live streaming Max Payne Part 4, thing. But underneath of that, and I think I said it every 20 minutes, there's a link for an itch.io thing. Itch.io has put together a charity for the Ukrainians during this invasion from Russia. It is just under 1,000 games, indie tabletop RPGs, a couple other things. I waded through. We're probably going to check out a lot more of them on Sunday. For a minimum $10 donation, you get over $6,500 worth of games. I recommend donating higher. I put in 20 instead of 10 because that's what I could afford to put out. I get everybody's thing is different, but it's also the kind of deal you can't really turn up. Is that number going up or down? I'm watching. Oh, cool, that's going down. Okay, so I had a little hiccup at the very beginning with my bitrate once again. But hopefully that's going down. But, like I said, it's a worthy cause. The link to it will be scrolling through the chat, which looks like it needs to be refreshed because it didn't want to work. So those should be popping up on screen in the corner there. Speaking of on the screen in the corner there, one day I'll get it. It's towards the mic. It's always towards the mic. We have my socials down here. Hit me up on any one of those. I love to talk, so we can have a conversation on there. Over here, we have my follow goal. I'm hoping to get to 40. If we do, I have a little bit of a thing I've been working on that hopefully I can put out, and I will try some of the wine I made at the beginning of the pandemic, or right before the pandemic. I will try some of that because I do not know what it tastes like. I do not know what it has turned into. Could be disgusting, could be great. I have no idea. But I will try some of that on live, and it'll be funny. I will react. But I have jabbered on enough. Like I said, that link will just keep popping back up every, I think, 15 minutes or so. So, it's a worthwhile thing that y'all should hop on. But back into the game, and sorry I didn't get a chance to crop out the crop it to make it look better. That's my bad. Although playing this with a controller all of a sudden feels weird. I don't even remember killing that dude. Okay, maybe there was an extra dude I killed. I don't remember, but let's go. It is worrying me that ain't popping up in the thing, but, This is a horrible waste of ammo. I should not do this. But I also don't think there's guys in this room at this point. I just want to shoot the drug vials as I get all of the trigger works for. So as it turns out, there's fall damage. I'm gonna see if I can do this real quick. Oh, that does not help us at all. Sorry, I'm taking a moment to kind of readjust this to give you all a better view. At least a bigger thing to look at. There we go. Better. Pardon me for a moment. My second computer that I use to like make sure nothing is broken is not working. Okay, I lied when I said 100% less, technical problems. I guess it's closer to like 70% less technical problems. But we got all the shotgun ammo. Let's do some shotgun shit. Oh my. I reckon those are what I'm supposed to jump on, not just into the room. Man, some strong glass. I guess I don't need ammo. I should stop just. All right. Those doors are normally locked. I didn't even bother trying to look. Okay, cool. My second stream computer appears to be my second computer appears to be actually on now and running. Everything's coming up Millhouse, y'all. What's up, Just Dread? How you doing tonight? Yeah, if you've never played it, Max Payne's kinda awesome. Probably put more bullets in my gun though. How's your day going? Good, good. You have a midterm today, or how'd that go? I know you last night your stream title said that you were putting off doing midterm stuff. Y'all gonna break in, or I guess I'll do it myself. Okay. Oh, grenade got me, I guess. Max has that constipated death face. Yeah, good luck. I hope it did go well for you. Like, those are always a pain. Like, pun not intended. But no, those guys ain't breaking in. I'll go ahead and... I don't remember what the buttons are on this. I keep hitting the wrong ones. Yeah, no, hopefully your midterm went well. Like,
apart from suspicious food,
have you ever played Max Payne before? As I stutter all over my words, cause
but when it came to capturing me, he was way.
I am flustered.
I already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
It's a real fun, like, action shooter, obviously, but... Nope. It's a real good game. It is an old one. I actually think, for anybody interested, I think it's on sale right now on, I think it's on sale right now on Steam, actually. I think Rockstar's having a big sale, and the Max Payne trilogy is amongst them. Come on! There are way more dudes than I thought there were around that corner. Come on. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. As you can see, the big draw of it is... I meant to hit the other shoulder button. This, the suit dodging, where you can slow-mo, like, jump through the air and, like, murder mobsters with, I guess, all the flying grace humanly imaginable. It's a cool mechanic, but this game is also, what I would classify as overwritten to all hell. Yeah, this, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the first games to really use it effectively. I am going to go back for that health, though. I'm hurting. That didn't go well. Oh, goody, there's no health there. All right, never mind. We're gonna truck on. It's, have you ever seen any, like, John Woo movies? It's heavily based on those. Like, they're the old, like, I'm blanking on every John Woo movie right now. Shit.
Oh my god damn it!
Uh-oh. I think we finally cornered Vinny.
Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
So, I'm gonna quick save right now so I don't have to do that gauntlet of dudes again. If done effectively, you can shoot dodge, like, your way through the game pretty well. And, like, take out most enemies pretty easily with it. Okay, everybody dead?
Gagniti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer.
Like, it's an intense combat game, to be fair. Like,
it was shakedown time.
it...
Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Dumb hair flying in the, in my eye.
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood?
The writing in this is so good, though. It's made by,
Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody.
the same people who made, like, Control, Alan Wake, Quantum Break. It was written by all, like, the same team, mainly Sam Lake, who is one of my favorite writers in video games.
I was not one of them. I was no hero.
Like, Sam Lake writes some cool stuff.
To a singular course.
But Sam Lake also does the facial and model for this. Like, Max Payne is portrayed by him. And I'm convinced that they made an effort to make everybody make the stupidest face they possibly could throughout the entire game. Like, nobody looks, like, natural or human throughout the course of this game.
Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater.
It's very much like old revenge, kind of like man with nothing to lose action stuff. Like, it is a cool story. And we're actually coming up on Ragnarok, which is one of the weirder set pieces in the game.
Flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat.
I think the last time I played this was probably about 10 years ago, give or take. Like, and I think I played this a little bit shorter, like 4 or 5 years ago, but I played the Game Boy Advanced version to see if it was any good. Like, this is just like, this is when it starts getting, like, weird and, like, heavy metal, Satan worshipy kind of stuff. Running low on ammo and health and could use a little bit of each. But you get, like, a decent amount of goodies throughout the game, like in terms of, like, combat stuff. I probably should hit that big switch labeled security. Don't know what that opened. What, I don't know where this wants me to go. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a... Huh. This is one of those games that could really use a, I think a modern, like, HD re-release or, like, remake. Like, I think this game would do great for that.
To find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm.
But this also has, like, a super cool, like, graphic novel,
the end of a Viking world with a terrible
like, story thing in between.
When vile crimes were rampant and all humanity
like,
lost.
We're gonna get to trippy dream sequences. It's really cool. I cannot. This is one of those really cool games that, like,
the nightclub and its owner were all about.
I think is like one of those ones that, like, you should check out if you're a fan of, like, action games. Actually, you're a good person to ask because we were talking last night and it got me thinking. I'm low on things to read where I'm rereading stuff. Like, got any good book suggestions? I know you were saying you were reading a science fiction, like, collection that I can't remember the name of. Like, any, is it just the dudes above? Like... Okay, come on, I hear another one. Oh. Thanks, game. The game just kind of locks on, goes, he's here. He's here, Rocket Surgeon. Let's collect the old ammo. I came from this way, so I don't have to go back. I can turn on the beer mug, or the beer, taps. Galaxy Edge, that was the name of it. Cool. Another series is The Last Apprentice. How's The Last Apprentice? I know you said Galaxy Edge were good, so I won't make you repeat that, but... Last Apprentice, have you started that one, or, oh, never mind, I missed... Dude was right next to me. I am running low on health. Because I was going through my Kindle today, and I do not have much on there that, like, I haven't already read. I think the only thing I have on there that I really haven't gotten all the way through is a cookbook and Felicia Day's book. Like, I don't think I finished that. I don't remember finishing it at the very least. That's not looking at my other Kindle. How many bars are in this club? Oh, that failed miserably. This is a medieval series for the seventh son of a seventh son of monsters. Cool. Kind of, my brain has been just completely broken today. Y'all ever have that, like a bad brain day? Ooh, I'll have to check that out then if it's free. That's the right price.
The room was stacked with light.
Kind of like The Witcher. Like, is it like that?
Old exotic titles
like The Witcher novels or TV show or video game? They made a lot of content out of The Witcher. He has a copy of the Necronomicon?
The only thing I could take seriously was the thought of Lupino taking it seriously.
Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out then. I don't read a ton of fantasy. I find a lot of it just a little slower than I like. I tend to read a lot of contemporary stuff. Like I just read a couple months ago, The Devil All the Time by
I wouldn't say anything to his face. He might not. Who knows what he'd do?
But somebody's gotta go in there. It's too freaky. All the screaming. I mean, it's been 3 days now.
It's free.
The movie was so good. I actually enjoyed the movie so much I bought the book. Well, that's a weird one. So when you occasionally kill the last guy in this game, it'll give you that, like, cinematic camera thing. Although apparently he wasn't the last guy. Not 100% sure where these dudes are exactly. So... but yeah, no, I watched the movie and I enjoyed it so much I bought the book, like, the next day, if not right after I finished the movie.
Who knows what he'd do?
Like, I enjoyed the hell out of that movie.
There he is.
But yeah, like, especially, Robert Pattinson's acting in it, Spider-Man, Bucky, because I'm blanking on everybody's name right now. Oh shit, I got all three of them. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, I loved that movie. I thought it was so good. Dark as all hell. Like that was not a uplifting family fun movie, but it was so good. There's another... Man, my brain is just not functioning right today. There's another movie like that I watched recently. It was a Stephen King book I wanted to read, but I didn't get around to it. It wasn't as good, though. It was set around, like, a similar kind of style. Or not style, I guess. Like, setting. Like a very rural kind of, place. It was, 1922 by Stephen King. That looked like it was gonna be good. Nightmare Alley, I don't think I've seen that one. Is that like an older movie or a newer one? Because I unfortunately have been real bad about all media lately. Oh no. I remember this giving me trouble when I was younger, falling off these damn stairs. Kinda like that, yeah. But yeah, no, I'll have to write that one down. Let me grab my pen real quick, actually, because I say it and then forget to do it. Was that the movie you were talking about last night? Because I think you said Crime Alley, and I was like, oh, like the Batman place. But I'm wondering now if you meant, oh Lord. So there's a thing Max Payne does now and again, where it makes you, walk and not die. Or walk on tiny little things to not fall and die. This isn't a platform game, and, it doesn't do platforming well. I went alright enough. We're... Do I have to do this shit again? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. We're gonna quick save, because I don't want to fall off. Okay. These controls are also kind of floaty. Floaty might be a bad word. Just kind of... There's not much nuance and subtlety to the movement system in this. Like, I got, like, sort of, like, nudging myself in little tiny, like, micro... Ooh. Oh, no, throat, don't do that. We're gonna... This looks like the safer way to go. Sort of like these little micro movements like that, it's real hard to, like, not fall off. Okay, look up, Cap. The camera. So because I'm playing on the easier difficulty, I didn't look in the settings to see if I can fix this. Because you have to beat the easier settings before you move to the harder ones. You get like auto aim, or not auto aim per se, but like enemy lock on. And it's not exactly great. But yeah, like, it's not exactly great auto aim or lock on. It just kind of wrestles the camera control away from you for a second. Oh, goody, I need those. Alright. That went better than could be expected. Although, man, this camera turns like molasses. His camera turns like a 75 Buick. Now we're gonna play some instruments. Because, you know, action game. Oh. So far, you can play the drums. That's the important thing. So far I have the baseball bat, a lead pipe. Because you start the game with a lead pipe, so canonically I think Max is just walking around New York City with a lead pipe in his jacket. The Deagle, Berettas, a single Beretta, a pump action, a double barrel, an Ingram, 2 Ingrams, grenades, and a Molotov. I also believe there's a grenade launcher. Thank you, Max. I went to go pull out the weapon and it decided to do a drum roll. Is there a bass? No bass, huh?
Karaoke never was my scene.
But I think you also get like a like an M4 style rifle, a Z79 like grenade launcher, and a sniper rifle. But yeah, like okay, dude, like, this is gonna be the death of me trying to maybe kill the guy first, and then we'll worry about climbing up the thing, Max. But yeah, like, he kind of does do that video game thing of it just all in his coat. Who's grenading me now? What now? I heard hey and a grenade and then nothing. Dude kill himself with the grenades? Oh, they're on another walkway. That worked out in my favor. Max is also dressed in the stupidest outfit I've ever seen. It's like wingtip shoes, slacks. I think... Oh, wait. I think I blocked myself off. There we go. That should do it. I hope. I don't know. Max is dressed in, like, the stupidest outfit imaginable. Where it's, like, this ugly, like, gold and black shirt, like, button-up shirt, a white t-shirt, a leather, like, quarter trench coat, and like I said, slacks and wingtips. It's like, no human dresses like that. But there we go. We've made it through a little bit more. Are we actually? Oh no! I think there's a boss fight.
Like an invisible wall.
I think I might be at a boss fight.
Something else. A sickly sweet smell that made you gasp.
'Cause I don't think I'm doing well enough in this game right now.
This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web.
Oh no, I'm not directly in the boss fight. Good.
The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa.
Do Zach Lupino, Sofa, Max. Sofa, got you. Okay, I guess it's the other sofa.
Punchinello had threatened Lupino
Like,
in writing.
Jack Lupino has a certain
fingerprints all over them.
aesthetic to his interior decorating
Shape up, Jack.
that I feel like
Running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio
I could fuck with.
strong-arm you.
The trio were the
You know, without the
dominant
corpses and the blood rituals and whatnot.
hadn't been intimidated
And
by
the
threat.
weird... In this particular part, yes. Jack Lupino,
Lupino's notes covered the table.
as a character, is like a crazy drug addict, Oh, I guess he wants to read those now, not when I was clicking on them a minute ago. Thanks, Max.
The table was scattered with notes of demented, arcane nonsense.
Jack Lupino is kind of like a weird drug addict. There's a drug storyline going on here involving a designer, like psychedelic, called Valkyr. And a bunch of Valkyr junkies. The first level in this game is Max's family getting murdered.
Your soul for power and fortune.
This isn't a bright and cheery, like, happy-go-lucky game. But yeah, the first level is Max's family
Lupino's
getting killed.
notebook lay on the pedestal. Jack Lupino.
I wish they would all just be one cutscene rather than having me keep walking and clicking on shit. I guess I could skip it, but I'm not going to. So yeah, like,
Big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world, man. Wearing the flesh.
like it has this all like drug addicts, like crazy people thing, and then
The world had become a cliché.
there's government conspiracies kind of things. Hey, Hugo, how are you tonight?
Avenger alone against an empire.
Welcome in.
Out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective.
But yeah, it's like it has all these like weird storylines going on with different
What's
stuff.
happening to you?
Wait till we get to the drug trip part, which it might be getting sooner rather than later.
Flesh of fallen angels, come to me all. Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Ella. Blood to you all.
Bro, trying to summon Cthulhu and shit.
Secrets
Like,
under the skin of reality. I've seen it. The corrupt.
okay, I think this is the boss fight. So we're gonna quick save real quick. Even though I think it would just dump me right here.
I am the wolf. It's close. It's coming.
The worst part is I've known people who talk like this.
End of time.
Like, I've met people who
Now.
are not,
I will
like,
rise to her side. I don't need
I wouldn't
the
say,
words.
like, constantly
I am the
high,
words.
but they're not always sober, and they talk like this fairly often. I'm gonna try to get full health before I step into the middle of this room, because this feels a lot like
Hold it.
okay, we got Molotovs incoming. Where am I being shot at from? Okay, where's everybody else at? Come on. This is y'all ever played Doom 2016? You know how in that game, if you stop moving, you're pretty much dead? I feel like that game kind of broke me for a lot of games. Because now I can't play a shooter game and like do any kind of like standing around. Because I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna die immediately. Like, oh, I'm almost out of ammo for these. Okay, where, anybody else? Anybody else? Anyone at all? I should really stop talking shit, because somebody's gonna murder the hell out of me. I hear somebody shooting. I mean, so I guess there's somebody here? Where are you? Okay, oh wow. You're all the way to hell up there.
Hey,
Hey, yourself. Yeah, so like, how did you feel about Eternal? Because I wasn't super crazy about it. I felt like they kind of missed what made 2016 so much fun. I got you, man. Yeah, don't worry about that one. I'd be impressed if you played through the movies.
Catching it somewhere.
Although there was two Doom movies, weren't there? Or was it just the one? Like there's the one with The Rock that was just a Doom movie in name.
Spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted.
By the way, I'm fairly certain I've gotten into arguments with that dude in a bar. Like not the actor, but like so many dudes who look like him. Face tattoo and all. Like, I've gotten in so many arguments with dudes like that in the bar.
Death is coming.
She is coming, and hell follows with her.
Eternal had way too many, like, things going on for me. Like, that whole, like, the grappling hook components, the, like, 50,000 different, like, use this gun to shoot this enemy, and then you have to switch to this and use that. It was just so much for me to take in. I was, like, overloaded. Especially since, like, I loved 2016. I thought that game was a blast.
You'll die! You'll die! Now!
I think he's gonna try to kill me. So that was Jack Lapino.
Lapino finally went down. I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. V was a bad
I love
monster.
that
Turned them into
that
friends
panel
after he
where
came
it's
from
just
outer space.
Max standing over his body and just keep shooting.
And that's when it happened.
There's Max like, I'm not dealing with this.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale, holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.
So Max Payne is 100% just noir film cliches all put together.
Mona Sachs, Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil
Like,
twin.
they're
Don't hurt someone with that gun of yours.
femme fatales and
Lisa's
evil
the text from
twins.
distress. I'm the professional.
Like,
I'd blow you away without
bad narration.
Sure, and you can check
All
out
of
my
it.
credentials.
It is literally like the noir starter pack of
Jack couldn't have framed
like,
you. Not the
trope.
state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angela
Pardon me
Puccinello's
for one
the
second.
Who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the Archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate
My
the
sinuses are still bothering the hell out of me. I'm not a fan.
Pool our bullets
Kind of
for
want my
this
money
one.
back.
I thought you'd never ask. Finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
I'm easy.
But yeah,
As long
like-
as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good
I
stuff.
never considered that line. Huh.
Personal. Can't risk you going.
Because she literally slips him a Mickey. Like, she drugs him.
The nightmare was always the same. Violent shapes moving
So,
in darkness. Old
this
and
is when we get into
killer's mad
the
laughter
weird
was
shit.
Filled with wicked innuendo.
The weird shit. Like, I wish I had made a graphic for this. Because,
Somewhere, the baby was crying.
ooh, this is one of the hardest parts of this game. Not for the reasons you would think. We're in a dream sequence. Max is drugged and laying on a floor and imagining shit. I don't know why I'm checking things, and everything moves slower. But I guess we can kind of speed stuff up. But we're going to get to what I think is one of the most frustrating things in video games. But we might get to. I think I have to navigate a fucking labyrinth first. Speaking of, if y'all like weird shit like this, or, you know, like mind-breaking shit, if you've never read it, there's a book called House of Leaves. It is one of the most trippy books I've ever read. It's actually one of the only books to give me like a intense emotional feelings. Like it literally gave me anxiety while reading it. I also am not just a thing, I'm not just like running randomly. I do think there's no actual path. I think you just gotta kind of make a bunch of turns and eventually get there. I'm also kind of remembering this from, you know, when I played this at least 10 years ago, so. But. Worst come to worst, I'll reload the level and look it up. I'm not above that. Actually, I might be making big ass circles. This game came out in 2000. They started working on it in 1998. I think it the first footage of it was from E3 in 1998. It originally had Kung Fu in it. Like, it is... Well, this isn't... God damn it. Alright. We're gonna take the, So there's a, thing. Hey, how are you today? So there's a thing with mazes. It's this little thing, and I have found it to be true in my life. Where if you keep your left hand on the wall of a maze, you may have to walk the whole thing, but eventually you'll find the way out. So I'm literally just doing that in the game right now. Like, and I found my way out. There we go.
Should have known it when we found you snoring next to Lupino's corpse.
This is such a good game, though. Like, I like when more serious media goes into weird, trippy kind of stuff. I love that.
Comrades, the best in NYPD.
Like, once again, nobody has a good-looking face in any cutscene in this, though.
I would have given anything to have him here.
Like, Alex looks like a goober, Max looks like a drunk with a gun.
No luck at all.
Which is accurate when you get into later games, but... I think we can also check a couple other things. Yeah.
The Payne family. Happiness captured in a Polaroid moment.
You were the game. I'm hoping you're doing so good. Like...
I didn't want to think about it.
But the game is also very good.
It could never happen.
I'm hoping you're doing good tonight yourself.
The thought had already slipped in. Fear was rusty needles poking at my brain. Cold and scaly, it slithered down my chest.
The dream sequences in this, though, are a great example of how you can interject weirdnesses into a more realistic setting. Because this doesn't feel out of place. Like, it doesn't feel like a... Okay. Oh, okay. Just a heads up. We're about to get to something kind of serious looking, so if you're sensitive to, images of, violence against children or anything like that, why don't you take 5 and go to the bathroom, grab something to drink, all that kind of stuff, because we're gonna have some images that might be a little uncomfortable and not really something you want to see, alright? I'll give you another couple seconds while I vamp, and we're gonna go through, alright? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I am mistaken on where the rooms. Here we go. So this is the blood trail. This is an extremely frustrating part of this game, because you have to navigate this blood trail, and if you fall off, you have to restart, like from the beginning of the trail. All the while, there's babies screaming. So, I'm sorry, y'all. So if you actually, like, take the, thing out, it's... Oh, no. Whew. This is so much better than the PlayStation version. In the PlayStation version, you would actually, when you fell, the scream would get louder, and Max would scream along with it, and it was, horribly concerning. And once again, this isn't a game made for, like, platforming. To, like, we're in like super serious, like Ralph has to concentrate a little bit to get this done mode. So words are going to be a little bit more difficult for a moment. I'm like using the back of Max's neck to like aim. Also, I haven't pimped it in a while, but once again, like, Streamlabs is going to keep tweeting out for the remainder of the stream. There is a huge bundle on sale right now to help benefit, like, the Ukraine. Like, it is over 1,000 games. I think it's like $6,500 worth of value for a minimum donation of $10. It's $10 that goes to a really good cause and some good charities. And where's the door? Oh no, I don't know which way to go. But it is a good charity that does a lot, like a couple good charities that seem like they're going to do some real good over there. And well, I went the wrong way. Balls. But it's a minimum donation of $10, like you get just under 1,000 games. Like, more reasons to do it than not. Like, links right there in the chat. Like, and we're probably going to check out some Sunday if you want to see what some of them are. I think I downloaded like 4 or 5 of them. I'm probably going to grab a couple more. Which also, while I got people in here, is there any interest to see me try to do a single-player tabletop RPG? There's a bunch of those in there, and I don't know if that would be a interesting thing to watch or not. But y'all would be the ones watching it, so I would love your opinion on it. Oh, I'm so lost. I have no idea where to go. Okay, probably for the best. Probably for the best I fell off. But yeah, no, like, let me know if any of you think that'd be a good idea, bad idea, could be interesting, could be dumb. I have no idea. Let's go to the tabletop thing, or to me constantly muddling up this blood trail thing, because I am doing, god damn it, I am doing both spectacularly. Or I guess not both. I'm sorry. Words are hard. I gotta put a little bit of thought in how to, like, present it. I guess, like, I have 2 cameras, so I can, like, I have a little bit of flexibility in that. I'm sorry, y'all, that came out of nowhere. Survivor's coming. If it kills me. But yeah, no, we'll be, Survivor's coming. Like, don't worry, I won't forget you. I'm gonna tag you in every part. Like, I will at you. I promise. Okay, nope. That was cocky. That was a cocky move. Okay, I feel like I need to get over there. That's probably where I gotta go. But hell if I can figure out how to. Eventually I gotta just get... Eventually I gotta find the exit just by accident. Like I did last time. Alright, come on. We're not ending till I can figure this out. But yeah, the tabletop RPG thing, I saw there were a bunch of, like, single player ones and all. Like, oh no, I think I figured it out, and the button got held down a little too long by somebody. You know, there was a part of me that was thinking, oh, no, it'd be funny, I should put up a death counter for Max Payne so that every time I die, I can, like, you know, mug at the camera and have a death counter. And then I'm realizing, like, I'm dying a lot. I think all of these technically count as deaths. As I immediately I don't remember the Captain Baseball Bat Boy thing being.
I really love to watch cartoons.
I'm gonna do y'all a solid real quick. I'm gonna mute the Elgato because I can't take that crying anymore. I don't know about you. It's a bit much to constantly be hearing. All right, come on. Come on, Max. We can do this. But yeah, like, they had a couple of them. I don't know what a journaling RPG is, if anybody knows what that is. It scares me because it sounds like it wants me to write a lot, which I feel like is less than interesting. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. God damn it. So this part is frustrating. I'm going to call it frustrating. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We can do this, team. All right. The saddest part is, I think there's 2 of these in this game. Oh, no, 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 no. We're gonna... I'm like, I gotta move Max like he's an old man on the ice. Like, you know that weird shuffle old guys do when they're walking on ice or, like, any kind of, ground that isn't, like, perfectly planed, level ground? Or just in general? Like, I gotta do that with him. No, no, no. That's the thing. It's like literally like the littlest nudge on these sticks is like making him go. But yeah, like we're gonna try. So while I'm figuring this out, who heard about that stuff with like the Steam Deck coming out and all? I'm sure you're all aware of it. I have one reserved. I've had one reserved since day one. I'm like, I think I'm like mid or early Q2 at this point. So I should be getting it in like a couple months, which is not a problem. I can wait. Like, while it looks like a fun toy, I have a Switch, I have a gaming PC, and Xbox. Like, I'm not hurting for things to play video games on. Apparently, the rest of the community of people who have ordered them do not feel the same way as me. Wait, I saw like a little glimmer of something in that top corner. Am I near the exit? Alright, I'm gonna go this way. I'm hoping it's right. Come on. Okay. Come on. I'm like so scared because I'm far enough in this now where I'll be legit bummed. And that's a dead end. Alright. Q legit bummed. Oh. Can anybody recommend a good soundboard? Because I need that, like, sad piano music that they put on their TikToks when they want to be sad for moments like that. I could probably set one up real easy, actually. I imagine it's not too difficult. It's essentially just like, on. I think this is the longest I've been able to not fall off this thing, so I'm gonna take a second and have a drink of water because I feel another cough coming on. But back to my original story, because I got derailed for a second. The Steam Deck community, I swear I did not, I thought that, like, it was just general common knowledge that, like, oh, everybody knows, like, when you say Q1, it means January, February, March. Q2 is, you know, so on and so forth. Oh, thank God, I think we found the exit, y'all. I think we found the exit. Don't fuck this up, Ralph. Oh, thank Christ. Let me turn the audio back on for y'all now. Alright. So I thought, okay, remember how I said a moment ago about how there being images that you might not want to see if you're certain sensitives? This is that part. I thought this came before the maze, not after. take a couple minutes if you need to. I get it. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go in, so if you're here, you're here. Like,
No, please, God, no.
I don't even... I want to make absolutely no commentary over that. It's not a thing I want to make a joke about. So, now that we've sufficiently gotten away from that room, I thought that though, like most people, particularly adults, knew what the quarter system was, though.
Michelle's diary lay on the table.
Oh, I wish I had heard him say that before I hit the door.
Please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like, everybody's like, oh, after quarter 2? That means I'll be getting it quarter 2, right? Or, after quarter 2? I'm getting it January, right? Like, bro, don't come out till February.
Nothing like that ever happens in the real world.
But yeah, no, like, going on, like, the Twitter thread for the Steam Deck, like, for any announcement is wild. Because people are just, like, freaking out about this thing where it's like, have the little...
Felt 2 sizes too small for my brain.
Huh, I never noticed he looked like a clown.
I envy your name.
I think this might be the biggest screen I've ever played this game on.
I'm Frankie the Bat Niagara.
Niagara, as in you cry a lot? He had a baseball bat and I was tied to a chair. Pissing him off was the smart thing to do.
This game is full of good lines, that's one of them. But yeah, like, I've never seen so many, like, people who can't grasp the linear progression of time that well.
Nothing wrong with a little laugh now and then.
Like, it's amazing to me. It's like,
I love to watch cartoons.
it's not that difficult to figure out, like, oh, after quarter 2 means anytime from from the end of quarter 2, which is, you know,
Don't worry. I'll be back
July
with you
1st.
And then
That's right, but it doesn't sound right to me. To the end of days.
Play, you pay, you bastard.
Like I said, I'm lucky. I understand, like, I might have an easier time waiting because I'm early on in the queue. I'm quarter 2, and I was originally quarter 1. Which I'm more than likely
Mine hadn't been to Crossroads, so I was doing with the bat.
halfway or earlier of quarter 2.
It hadn't even been to trust a girl with a gun.
Which actually, I'm like, next week is the last week I have to put money away to save for it. Like, I've been putting away $25 a week. I think next Wednesday or Thursday is the last day I'll have to actually put money away. So, as all good popular drug trips, this one ends with Max tied to a chair and being beaten with a bat. Don't judge, we've all been there.
I felt like the chair I'd
all of us.
Free.
But
all I had was Niagara's bat, sticky with my own blood.
I actually think that is a good place to end it for tonight. As always, I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank you for lurking. I want to thank you for chatting. I want to thank you all for hanging out. Once again, for the 3rd time tonight, I'm going to pimp it. The Ukraine bundle, it's been popping up in my Steam chat. It is a great value and goes to a good cause. I bought it last night. I will be looking at some of the games probably Sunday. It is, if you can spare $10, if you can spare more, like, go and donate it there and get something for your donation. Because you can get a lot. It's $6,500 worth of games. And, like, TT RPGs, all kinds of cool shit. So, like, I think it is very worth it to go and get. Real quick, I think we're going to raid somebody, so we're gonna give us a quick look to see who's online. Here's one that, here's a new one I got. Science streams. I've been checking their stuff out lately. Really interesting content about, like, science and and like making art and all kinds of cool stuff. I think you guys will dig it. Thanks for coming out, Just Dread. I definitely recommend if you can pick this up cheap, pick it up. It is a game from 2000, so it did lock my computer on me twice while streaming. But if you can, like, I got it for $15 on the Xbox, and it is backwards compatible, so if you can find somewhere to play it, I definitely recommend playing it at some point. But it looks like side streams, so we're going to see what they're up to tonight. Looks like they're playing Sun. The answer is a Kia ad. A very loud Kia ad. Which I can't blame them. That's more of a Twitch thing. 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, Honda. Oh, never mind. They're talking about something. Oh, never mind. It looks like they're wrapping up, actually. So yeah, I think we'll just call it then. It seems to not want to cooperate with me. It looks like they might be wrapping up. But y'all have a good night. I will see you again Sunday for Casual Sunday. And like I said, I think we're going to check out a bunch of those games. Kind of think I downloaded like 4 horror games. So if you're into horror, it might be the place to look. But y'all are beautiful people. Once again, my socials are under here. Hit me up on any of those. We'll hang out. We'll chat. My follower things here, but we'll not worry about that for now. I'll see y'all Sunday. Have a good night.